Namaste. Welcome back to yoga here at the Sika Senior Activities Center. We're going to get started with crown chakra. So just know this week and next week, we will be in crown chakra, which is at the top and towards the back of the head. The color is purple. It can also be white. So you could all maybe wear purple and white this week and next week. All right, so let's welcome everybody here. We have Kathy, we have Jerry, Paula, Richard, Connie, Evelyn, and Carrie. So a lot of people here today, and hopefully we'll see a lot of you online. All right, with crown chakra, we're going to be bringing in that energy like a funnel right down to the crown of the head. So let's go ahead. I'm going to back up so maybe you can see my arms. So coming to our hip width distance apart, we found our joint alignment. And again, we're bringing all that energy up and you're funneling it down into the crown. So once you come to the crown here at the back of the head, you're bringing the base of the hands, maybe the wrists together, pinkies touch, thumbs touch. Try to open up the palms best you can. You'll find those elbows might come forward a little bit. Try to relax the shoulders. Bring the drishti point forward. And just come into a nice deep breath. We're going to find one exhale Om while we're here. So let's inhale to Om. From there, let's go ahead and bring that same lotus flower. So we're thinking of that 1,000-petal lotus. We're going to bring it to center of the chest so that we can relax the shoulders. You're still opening up, but keeping the base of the palms together. You could either bring your gaze right down center palms, or you can soften and close the eyes. You can still tilt the chin slightly down to lengthen the neck. We're going to come into our Sankalpa, our one-pointed resolve, or our silent mantra. So breathing in and out of the nose. And then repeating, I am aware. I am connected. I am complete. I am aware. I am connected. I am complete. I am aware. I am connected. I am complete. So while we're here breathing through those words, aware of your breath moving in and out of the body, awareness of your alignment, and then bringing in that connection, mind to body, body to breath, everything connected. Let's go ahead and exhale, press the palms together. You can open the eyes here. Let's interlace the fingers, extend forward, palms forward, then inhale, lift all the way up and over. Let's exhale, release that. Bring hands together behind us, knuckles interlace, draw down towards the seat. From there, you're going to release again. Take the fist package forward, still interlacing, but you're gonna concave through the abs, rounding the back for cat-like posture, navel to spine, chin into chest. Let's go ahead and soften those elbows, lengthen through the spine. Flip the palms up and over as we inhale, stretching up just as much as we can. Exhale, release. We're gonna bring those hands back together behind us. This time as we send the knuckles down, draw the abs in. Let's go ahead and take the gaze slightly up so chin might rise as we lift through the heart space. Let's exhale, hands come together, forward, round through the spine, contract the abs in and back. Soften elbows, lengthen spine, inhale up and over. Exhale, soften, release, interlace those fingers. Inhale, lift through the heart, lift the chin. Exhale, releasing fist package forward, round through the spine. Soften elbows. We have 2 more. Let's inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift through the heart space. Exhale, soften, interlace the fingers, pull back through cat. Inhale, we're gonna take it up and over. Exhale. Inhale, lifting through the heart space. And exhale, let's around the back for cat. Inhale, take both arms forward and up. And we're gonna come into warrior 2 twist. Exhale. Inhale, forward and center. And exhale, opposite way. Inhale, bring it up, forward center. We're gonna move that into cactus arms, hinge the elbows. Inhale, center. Exhale, hinge elbows. Inhale, bring it up. This time, let's interlace the fingers, bring it behind the head. Open elbows. Send the head back into the palms of the hands. Relax those shoulders. From there, let's go ahead and exhale, find our twist again. Inhale, forward. And exhale, twist. Inhale, forward. Now, while we're here, stabilize one leg, but take the opposite and heel toe some openness. Let it move out to the side. Check here for a moment, knee ankle alignment. Foot is down, toes point the same direction as your knee. But if you're slightly between your legs, let's bring ourselves back forward facing so that we're facing that front stable leg. From there, let's go ahead and exhale, hinge into a lateral flexion, and inhale, bring it back up. Exhale the opposite way. Inhale, bring it up, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Pause there. Let's go ahead and heel toe back to center or back to hip width distance apart. From there, let's go ahead and inhale, bring those arms up and over. We're going to come into forward fold. Exhale, folding over the lap. Let's bring hands on top of knees, pull the elbows in, and lengthen through the back by pressing into those palms so that we come into a half back. And exhale, you're gonna soften and round best you can. Again, let's press into the palms, inhale, come up into that half back, and exhale, round. Last one, inhale into a nice lengthened back, still hinge forward, and exhale, rounding. Inhale, half back, and exhale, just gently press your way back up. Let's inhale, bring those arms all the way up and over. Interlace the fingers. Again, we're bringing them behind the head, opening those elbows, sending the shoulders in a relaxed position. And now let's take the opposite leg. We're gonna heel toe out to the side. Allow that hip to open. It might bring you in between the legs, that's okay. You're gonna check that when you open, make sure that the knee isn't moving forward. You can see your big toe. So knee ankle alignment, toes pointing, second, third toe with the knee. Now, if you are in that diagonal position, let's go ahead and bring ourselves forward so that we're aligning with that front leg. Our shoulders opening up. Let's go ahead and exhale into our lateral flexion. And inhale through center. Exhale, opposite way. And inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring it back. Let's go ahead and exhale. We're just going to heel toe. Back here. And now let's inhale, press into the backs of the hands. Keep the length in the spine, so navel tucked in. But you're bringing the gaze up. You're opening those elbows. You're sending the shoulders back and down. Let's go ahead and take an exhale. We're going to send chin into chest, those elbows forward and down. Maybe finding another breath there. And then we're going to take it to open and lifting through an inhale. And when you come back to your exhale, it's chin into chest, elbows forward and down. Let's find 2 more at your own breath. Really trying to expand through the heart space. And 1 more time. Let's exhale. From there, release the hands all the way down. Bring hands to knees. I'm towards the front part of my chair because I'm going to be moving in cat-cow. So stabilize those feet, press down, hang on to knees. Let's exhale into our cat, rounding the back, chin into chest, navel to spine. Inhale, hinge forward. Allow that extension through the spine. So rounding the opposite way, maybe lifting up through the gaze. And let's take it back to that exhale, maybe a contraction here, navel to spine, to really get that navel towards the back. And then find that deep expansion breath, extending through the vertebrae. Exhale. Let's find 2 more at our own pace. Inhale. Let's go ahead and lengthen through the spine. Bring the arms up and over. Exhale, release. Now we're going to come back to one leg again. Heel toe, openness. And as we find that openness, just take that moment. Make sure knee ankle, you can see your big toe. But once you come to that point, let's go ahead and glide that foot out. See if we can't lengthen the leg just a little more. Toes, knee, hip, all point that same direction. Plantar flexion on the floor. Let's go ahead and take our shoulders back forward. So this would be our warrior 2 pose. We're going to extend right through the arms. Palms face down. And let's roll through the shoulders a few times. So there's 1, and of course the arms roll as well. So the arms are making that probably about dinner plate size circles. Let's go ahead and do 1 more roll. Now we're going to look to the side that we have the knee pointing forward. So look to that side, fingertips. Your knee points forward, you're looking to that side, fingertips. Now as we exhale, the hand that we're not looking to, you can bring the gaze forward for a moment. The hand you're not looking to with that elongated leg, you're going to bring it down. Maybe you hang on to the back bottom of the chair for support. We are heading over to a reverse warrior. So I'm hanging on. We're going to look back to that hand. I'm going to rotate palm up. I'm going to hinge that direction for a moment. And then I'm going to bring it up. And I'm going to stretch up. And you have the choice if you want to continue that side body stretch. You can stretch overhead as well. But you are looking to keep the shoulders, chest open. I am using my supportive hand behind me. Let's find 1 more breath. And exhale, release that. Let's go ahead and rebend that knee, drawing it back in. and then heel, toe, back, forward. Once we come to hip width distance apart, inhale, bring the arms up and over. Exhale, palms together, hands to heart, finding your alignment, navel to spine, grounded feet. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. And exhale, palms together, hands to heart. Inhale, let's take it up. And this time, just exhale, release the arms. Maybe hands come back on top of the legs and knees. You're gonna heel toe out the opposite leg. Allow the hips to open at first. Check in, knee, ankle. Once you do, glide that foot out. You're gonna keep a softness in the knee. I have it in plantar flexion. My foot's all the way down. So from there, I know the hips are open, but you're going to bring heart, chest, shoulders forward. Let's go ahead and bring our palms forward. Roll the shoulders back. Pull the elbows in for a moment towards your midline, so towards your waist, towards your rib cage. Then extend the palms facing down as you extend through the arms. From there, since we rolled back last time, we're gonna roll the shoulders forward. So it's dinner size plate rolls. As you roll the shoulders up, and we're gonna try and get into the shoulders. So it's not just making those circles with the arms. It's more about moving into the shoulders. So maybe my first circle, it felt like I was doing the arms, and I realized we're doing shoulders. So we've got 2 more circles doing those shoulders. And exhale, soften the shoulders. Look the direction from the bent knee that is forward. Look towards that side. One more breath. So I'm gonna bring my gaze back forward. I'm gonna take the hand with the elongated leg, bring it back behind me, give myself some support, hanging on. Palm up with the other arm. I'm going to hinge that way a little bit. And then I'm gonna bring it up. So I'm just stretching up here into the side body and through the fingers, palm faces me. You can add, but keep that leverage in that back arm for support as you take it overhead. You are still trying to rotate those shoulders, heart open. So I'm bringing my gaze upward. And just bring it back into the breath. One more time. Let's press gently back up. Inhale, bring both arms up. And exhale, palms together, hands to heart. Inhale, let's take it up. And exhale, release. So as you release, you can bring hands back on top of the legs, on top of the knees. We're gonna draw that foot back in underneath the knee, ankle, and heel, toe, all the way back to center. All right, from center again, hip width distance apart, grounded feet. Inhale, root to rise, lifting up and over. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming back up and over. This time, let's go ahead and interlace those fingers. Push up through the palms. Let the shoulders come all the way up to those ears. So now you're contracting those shoulders up to the ears. As you do that, let's take the gaze up. Keep the navel in, protecting the low back. You're lifting through the gaze. You're lifting through the heart. You're opening through the shoulders. Let's exhale. You're going to take that gaze forward now. Keep the shoulders up and back. You're going to bring chin into chest. Go ahead and gently release. You're going to take those arms head neutral. Arms are going to come back behind us. Maybe grab the chair behind us. And I need to scoot back a little bit for that. You could also, if you're in a stool, grab the back bottom of the stool. From here, you want to sit nice and tall. I have soft elbows. I'm hanging on to the spokes of the chair behind me. Let's go ahead and shrug the shoulders back down. So as if we're pinching a pencil between our shoulder blades. But draw the navel in so that we're not arching through the low back. So this is the upper back, shoulder blades coming together, elbows soft. Let's go ahead and exhale, bring chin down into chest. Inhale, bring the gaze back up to neutral. Exhale over a shoulder. Inhale forward. And exhale over the opposite shoulder. Inhale forward. Pause there. Let's go ahead and now hinge forward so those arms are stretching. If I feel like I have a hinge in my elbow, it's a soft hinge because I'm really lengthening. So I'm using my abs, using my chest to come forward. Back is lengthened. Let's go ahead and again bring chin down into chest. Inhale, bring the gaze forward. Exhale over the shoulder. Inhale forward. Exhale over the opposite shoulder. Inhale forward. And exhale, let's go ahead and sit it back up. From there, inhale, bring the arms up and over. Exhale, palms together, hands to heart. Let's go ahead and add two things. We're going to add our stability ball, block, pillow, whatever you have at home, between the legs, giving our inner thighs something to squeeze here, about an inch or two above the knees. I like to keep my feet nice and planted firmly into the ground. And why we have this right here, and we're just stabilizing our inner thighs, our pelvic floor is lifting, drawing the abs in, so navel to spine. We're going to start off with a spiky ball. So those of us at home maybe has a drier ball. They're a little bit softer. This hard ball does not hurt. Maybe you have a pinky ball, tennis ball. I would not suggest a golf ball.
It's too tiny.
It is too tiny. But we are going to start with just massaging. So I have a lighter pressure. Now you decide the pressure. And I'm moving in circles. So right now I'm at the top of the head. I'm going towards the back top of the head, which I did mention earlier was the crown. So let's go ahead and start with massaging the crown of the head. And now whichever hand you have that's up there, you're going to start with massaging that side. So I'm bringing it back forward again towards what you might have bangs or towards your forehead. And then I'm bringing it slightly down. I'm still doing those circles. Your other hand can come down. You're looking to keep that length in the spine as you move. So you're moving to the mid part of the skull. I'm making lines across horizontally. You can, however feels good to you is fine. You don't necessarily have to pick a pattern here. It just lets me feel like I did the entire side. So I'm moving in stripes. And I'm just going lower every time. And I am going forward to the front of my hairline. So I'm reaching also the ears. And then I'm making sure I'm also coming underneath, where you start to feel the base of the skull. So while I've now come to the base of the skull, I'm underneath the ear. I'm going to tilt my head to the opposite side. I'm going to continue to try and massage down through the neck on that side. Trying to move down towards the shoulder. And then I'm going to tilt slightly back because I'm going to come forward. And again, I'm just massaging up to the jawline. To me, this doesn't hurt the way the spiky ball is forming or formed. So I'm just moving again in stripes until I come to about center of the neck. That's about center of the chin. And all the way down here. So I'm right about the throat chakra, right about here. I'm going to take the spiky ball. Since I didn't get the back, I'm going to tilt the chin. I'm going to go ahead and move from the base of my skull, the occipital bone, down through the neck. And maybe just a little to the side of the vertebrae of the neck. And I'm going to do my stripes again as I move back up to the occipital bone and back down through the neck until I come to that space again where I'm on the side with my neck where we began. So from there, I'm just going to grab that ball out of my hair, yeah. Bring it back through center here, and I'm going to start forward again. So I like to start at that hairline forward. I have my opposite hand. You can bring the other hand down. Make sure you find that alignment. I'm moving towards the crown space again. So I'm going to give myself here a little bit of a spiky ball massage at the crown of the head. And then once again, I'm going to continue with my little circles. I'm going to start making stripes again. So I'm coming forward towards my hairline. And then I'm moving back towards the midsection of my skull and behind me. So that I feel like I'm making these horizontal type stripes. And you might notice the sensations are different from one side to the other. I'm most definitely noticing my left side is, this feels really good and sensational, I could say. And so still making those patterns. And once again, you don't have to make a pattern, but you are bringing it forward towards the front and you are bringing it back towards the back. Once you get to about the base of the skull, I'm making my way forward towards the ear and I'm down at the earlobe now. So remember from here, I'm just gonna refine my posture, especially if I got used to this and was feeling good, started slouching. I'm gonna come back to that posture here, sitting nice and tall. You're just gonna head the head ear to the opposite shoulder and start off with those circles now into the neck, down towards the shoulder or chest. And again, I'm moving up to the jaw. And then down towards the clavicles now. So as I move forward, I'm starting to lift the chin, giving myself plenty of room for the neck. And I move down to my clavicles here. And from there, I might move right back to center of the neck, right under the chin. And you're with me on this. Then you're just gonna bring it down to that throat space, bring the neutral gaze, and we're gonna head towards the back. So I'm gonna bring the chin forward. And again, I'm coming up to the occipital bone, the base of the skull, center of the neck back here. So base of skull, center neck, and maybe just a little bit adjacent to the vertebrae. So just again, rolling through the back part of the neck. And I come up to where I feel the base of the skull again. So I move from my occipital through the neck and I try and move down as far as I can into the shoulders, into the back as far as I can. And again, I'm starting to move to the side because I am making my way to the side where we started from. And let's go ahead and release that spiky ball. And let's release this object between the legs. If you forgot, I'm not sure. I did not. Mine's a bit weighted. That was a lot. All right. Let's go ahead. I'm going to come back a little further in my seat because I am going to come more into the legs. So let's go ahead and bring maybe hands down. Maybe roll those shoulders back so we feel a gentle lifting through the heart. And then a drawing in at the navel. Let's make sure to draw in so that we definitely protect that mid-low back. Lengthen through the crown by dropping the chin a little bit. And let's go ahead and lengthen one leg out. Let's start off with dorsiflexion. We're going to inhale and open out to the side. Exhale, bring it back. And releasing down. Let's move to the other side, dorsiflexion. It's out to the side. And bringing it back. So remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be quite so level as mine. You might just bring it out a little bit here and open to the side and bring it back. You're going to release. You're just looking to keep length in the spine. Keep those abs contracted, out to the side, and bringing it back, release. Let's go ahead and move on to plantar flexion. So now I'm pointing the toes out to the side, bringing it back, and release. And out to the side, bringing it back, and release. Try and keep that leg stable. Point the toes, inhale, exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, out to the side, and exhale, and bring it down. Let's go ahead and move slightly forward here. We're gonna extend slowly through one leg. I'm gonna keep a softness in my knee. I'm in plantar flexion. I still have knee ankle alignment. I'm gonna bring both hands on top, elbows out to the side. Let's start off with a flat back where we're bringing center of the chest right down towards the hands. So you're looking to hinge the hips, heart towards knee, hands. And let's inhale, just press our way back up. Maybe just lengthen arms. Exhale, we're gonna do that again. And inhale up. Let's do that one more time. And inhale up. We're gonna change that now. Let's exhale, bring it down. Inhale while it's down. And this time, exhale, round the back like you would cat, still pressing through the hands, navel to spine, chin into chest. Inhale, unwind that, heart comes forward. Lengthen, flatten back, and again, exhale, round. One more time, inhale. And exhale, round. Let's inhale, forward, flat back. And we're gonna pause there. As we pause, let's dorsiflex the foot. So my knee is still soft. I just hinged at my heel, is grounded. My toes are now coming towards my shins. From there, I'm gonna keep one hand, that same side hand, grounded. I'm gonna bring a gentleness. So I'm not pressing down, just a gentleness here. And I'm reaching down as if I'm trying to reach for those toes. Now, for some of us, we can reach the toes. For some of us, we might just be reaching down the leg. Coming back to a nice deep breath. Let's find one more breath. The hand from the leg, from the toes, comes back on top. You could recenter the heart back over that space and gently press our flat back, pressing up. And from there, we still have that dorsiflexion. Let's inhale, bring those arms up. Let's go ahead and bring palms facing each other and just reaching up through the fingertips as we take it medially. So now that foot, toes, and knee and hip are rotating inward medially towards your midline. Let's go ahead and keep that dorsiflexion. We're gonna bring it back through the space of center and neutral, and let's rotate it laterally out to the side. You might look down, check it out. You'll notice hip, knee, ankle, toes, all pointing the same direction. Let's go ahead and bring that foot back up and release those arms all the way down. Bring that leg back in. We're gonna extend through the opposite leg. Remember, softness in the knees. I'm in plantar flexion all the way down. Hands over the top of that other knee that's stabilized. And we're gonna start with a flat back. Exhale, elbows out. Let the arms take that strength. Keep the back flat. Inhale, bring it up. Lengthening through the arms. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Now from there, we're gonna exhale, bring it down. Pause there, inhale. Now as you exhale, press through the hands, elongate, but round through the chin into chest, navel to spine, rounding back. Inhale, lengthen through a flat back, forward, heart forward. Again, exhale, you're coming back into that cat-like posture. Inhale, unwinding as you come forward towards the hands. And let's find our last one, exhaling into that cat-like posture. Inhale forward. Exhale, you're just going to press your way back up. From there, let's go ahead, release that. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, palms together, hands to heart. Dorsiflex the foot. Softness in the knee, heel is grounded, toes towards you. Let's go ahead and take those hands, bring it right back down on top of that knee, and exhale, bring the heart down. Now from that flat back, you're going to keep the same side hand down on the knee. Take the other hand arm and maybe extend softly down the leg. So no real weight on it, you're just extending, trying to reach for those toes. Don't worry if you don't come all the way to the toes. You're just looking to lengthen here with a couple more breaths. Now let's gently bring the hand back. Two on top of the other hand. You can start to switch the heart over that direction. Let's press our way back up through the flat back. And then inhale, bring the arms up and over. This time, let's curl our fingers in to the palms, straighten our thumbs so they point towards each other, and we're out like a V here. You're rolling the shoulders back, squeezing those scapulas together so it's real open in the chest. Draw the navel in. Keep that dorsiflexion in the foot. Let's take it medially. So you might look down, toes, ankle, knee, hip, all rotate inward towards your midline. And let's go ahead and bring it up through center, neutral. And then we're going to take it laterally. Again, you might check it out. Toes, ankle, knee, all the joints should move when the foot moves. So when you're out laterally, everything aligns laterally. Let's go ahead and gently bring that back in. Release the fingers. Inhale, palms close. Lifting up, and exhale, release all the way down. Let's go ahead and bring that alignment back in. Take a moment with palms facing up, grounded feet. We're just going to move through the head and neck here. So ear towards the shoulder. Allow that half circle forward down through the chin, through the chest. Ear heads over to the opposite shoulder. I'm bringing my gaze forward, neutral every time, and then rolling the chin across my chest. And then each time ear comes to a shoulder, I'm bringing the gaze forward. If you want more rotation into the front part of the neck, what you can do is when you come to the ear shoulder is just simply look upwards. So you're looking up towards the ceiling, getting the front part of the neck. Chin back down into chest. I'm going to do that one more time, ear towards the shoulder, rotating my gaze, my chin up towards the ceiling for that extra stretch there, and all the way back down, chin into chest. From there, let's go ahead, squeeze shoulders up to ears, squeeze fists, bring the gaze forward, and maybe even lift the gaze now. And then exhale, soften and release. Let's go ahead and find our space for Shavasana. So finding your comfort, finding your space for that Shavasana pose. Maybe if we're at home, we can get to an easy chair or somewhere's quiet. If we're in the office, maybe we're just sitting in a chair. Sorry. You were there. Alrighty. Everybody's getting ready. So allow yourself again to find that comfortable space. This is a time where we're bringing it all back in. So we get a little bit of relaxation, get to be aware of our muscles, our body, our mind, and our breath. All right, letting us settle down, relaxing here. And as you find your space, you're looking to soften the eyes. If you happen to be on the ground, maybe you feel the back of the head. If you want to elongate through the neck, you're going to drop the chin below the level of the forehead. Now, if we're sitting up in a chair, it's the same thing. The chin drops a little bit so that it's below the level of your forehead. This helps the mind relax. It helps the neck lengthen. And then relaxing into the back, into the shoulders. Relaxing that the palms are open, the arms are somewhat open, and a relaxed position for you so that none of the joints will hurt as you relax through the chest, the midsection, the back of the body releases. And then looking to relax the legs, releasing either all the way down. Maybe you have a softness and a bend in the knees. Legs are open, feet are open. Allowing yourself to come to your breath as you relax. The body is softening, bringing awareness into the breath, awareness of the breath and the path the breath takes. Maybe you feel it through the nostrils, the frontal lobe, the crown of the head, the back and the sides of the head, releasing through the throat space and into the body. Can the breath travel all the way down through the torso? And you soften and relax the body enough that the arms release and you feel the breath expand all the way down to the fingertips. Softening, releasing as you become aware of the lower portion of the body. Can you inhale and expand the breath all the way down to the tips of the toes? And relax, releasing tension from the body, feeling supported. You feel the support in the back of the body, behind the body, below the body. Allowing yourself to soften into this support as we come to our one-pointed resolve. I am aware. I am connected. I am complete. I am aware. I am connected. I am complete. I am aware. I am connected. I am complete. As you relax the breath, awareness at all 10 toes. Relaxing all 10 toes. Releasing into both feet. Relaxing ankles. Softening through the lower legs. Continuing with this connection of energy into the knees, into the upper legs, relaxing both hips, releasing the pubis area, allowing yourself to feel rooted, to feel supported, comfortable, as you are connected to the lower portion of your body. Relaxing as we move into the center of the pelvis. The breath relaxes the sacrum, relaxes the sacral space. You feel the breath of energy move through this space. You might feel it as fluid, like water. And as you breathe here, you move into the navel space, relaxing the midsection, releasing the middle of your back. Noticing the rib cage. Feeling the energy expand and release with the breath. Releasing into the upper back. Relaxing both shoulder blades. Relaxing the chest. Center of the chest. Base of the neck. Awareness at all 10 fingers. The fingers relax into the hands, connecting into the wrists, relaxing forearms, relaxing elbows, relaxing upper arms, both shoulders, base of the neck. And now releasing through the back of the neck, the sides of the neck, relaxing the throat space, relaxing the jaw, the ears, the scalp, the facial muscles, between the brows. And now breathing through the crown of the head. Inhaling through the crown of the head, through the center of the body, to the base of the spine. And as you exhale, releasing from the base of the spine, all the way back up through the crown. Continuing to breathe through the center of the body, up and down the entire length of the spine, visualizing a luminous lotus suspended above the crown of your head. And the petals undulate in the breeze of your breath. And each time you inhale, as if the lotus were drawing life force from the earth beneath you. And each time you exhale, the luminous light of the lotus softens throughout your spine, allowing your breath to be soft and rhythmic, letting go of effort. And permitting yourself to soften enough to become aware and receptive to the creative and subtle energies of the merging masculine and feminine energies within. Allow yourself to experience yourself as the container of this merging energy. Coming back to our one-pointed resolve. I am aware. I am connected. I am complete. I am aware. I am connected. I am complete. I am aware. I am connected. I am complete. And now starting to bring it back to the breath. Awareness of the breath. Awareness of the connection to the body, the mind, the breath. Allowing yourself to feel whole, to feel complete. As we might take that stretch overhead, lengthening. And releasing, letting go. Maybe bringing knees into chest or a hug. Either way, squeezing in. Finding gratitude for self as you just rock one side or the other. Allowing yourself to be in fetal position, taking a breath, and when you're ready, pressing your way back up. Yoga Nidra is complete. Om Shanti Shanti. Thank you, Kathy, Jerry, Richard, Paula, Connie, Evelyn, Carrie, and all those that joined us online. And it looks like we have, hopefully I'm saying this right, Kusafir Killington, Sharon Domingos, hi, Judy Curtis Johnson, hello, nice to see you online. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week.